All right, Darren, I can't wait to get this one started, so we're going to go right over to Nathan Brooks, and he's going to bring him out.
Okay, this afternoon is moving on, and we are going to welcome the Open Pro Division. Your 5th place qualifier from Shepherdsville, Kentucky. He's an engineer, and he's got more fatheads than any other archer out here. Shooting for Matthews, Ryan Jeffries. In 4th place, from Smithville, Mississippi. He's one of only 2 shooting on the wrong side of the bow tonight. Shooting for Elite, Brayden Jones. Your 3rd place qualifier, from Lynchburg, Virginia. He's the heart and soul of true ball archery. Shooting for Matthews, Brandon Reyes. In a 1st place tie, from Uniontown, Pennsylvania, but he's always got Carolina on his mind. Shooting for Matthews, Levi Morgan. Also tied for 1st place, from Mount Juliet, Tennessee. He's a full-time crappie fisherman and a part-time archer. Shooting for Darton, Chance Beaubouef.
As you just mentioned, our first 2 gentlemen are dead heat tied for score and bonus rings.
Yeah, Darren, so that's kind of unique. Chance and Levi tied on everything. Score, bonus rings, they're tied.
Yeah, you don't see it a lot. You just don't see it a lot to shoot 40 arrows out there and come in with exact identical scores and be tied at the top. So these guys, Levi was holding the umbrella for Chance during his win. They were buddies last weekend. Right now they are not buddies. They're fierce competitors. So this should be a good shoot now. 4 points from top to bottom. Brayden Jones, I shot the pro in with him the other day. Obviously he's shooting an elite. You know, he's on our staff. This kid's got game. I'm anxious to see. He shoots really, really good. Good look at him right there. I'm anxious to see how he judges and shoots this. This will be a great shoot-off. He's not going to like where that one hit. Good look at Ryan.
Jeffries,
Ryan probably called upper.
Yeah.
Ryan's getting in more and more shoot-offs.
Yes.
He's getting more and more comfortable.
Exactly.
And you're going to see him start chipping away at those podium finishes. Whew, that's a close one for Levi.
Yeah. So, Chance up first here on the Antelope.
10
we have
points.
a 10. All right.
4:34 now for Chance. Big arrow for Levi. It's like a 12-8 call.
Chance and Levi have both been shooting with us since they were in the youth program, so they didn't start out in the pro class.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, wow.
And that's literally either a 12 or an 8.
That's such a tough one. I
can't tell.
I'm glad I don't have to call it.
It's
there
a 12.
It is. 12.
4:36. They are no longer tied. Good look at Brandon. Brandon works for True Ball Excel Archery and hit that black buck dead center in the 10 ring.
Dead center. Yeah, True Ball Excel is a manufacturer of different archery equipment, releases, sights, stabilizers all over the map, and they're one of the biggest supporters of archery in general.
We played a good joke on them. I obviously work for a company that sells sights and releases, so we compete against each other in the industry. But I had some like garage sale price tags from 25 cents up to like $4, and Lewis Holmes went down and started pricing all their stuff for like, you know, $200 cheaper than what it actually is. And Brandon came down and said, "What happened?" Some of the stuff that goes on behind the scenes.
Fire sale there. I like the color of that bow Brayden's got there.
Liquid bronze.
Liquid bronze.
I think Brayden shot an 8 while I was telling stories right there, but
yeah, he did. But a 12 for Mr. Jeffries.
4:32, 4:28 for Brayden.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Ryan Jeffries, the more of these shoot downs he gets in, the more comfortable he gets. He can shoot.
Yeah.
And now he's just finding his way there at the top.
Yeah. confidence is key in this game. You know, you put in the time, you put in the practice. You can see you do it at home, but you got to prove to yourself you can do it in the heat of the moment. And sometimes it takes a little while to say, okay, I can compete. And then once you believe it, you can do it. Here's that great shot again. Levi on the left, Brandon Taco Reyes in the middle, and Brayden over there on that wolf.
Brayden just pulled the upper.
Pulled the upper cone over. Brandon's the full draw first, shooting that hyena.
And that is a poke out there.
Yeah, it's a long one.
Oh,
In the
just under it.
core line low for an 8. Levi's aiming pretty good right there, just right of that 12. And Brayden hit just left of the upper for a 10.
Levi, I mean, look at those arrow holes there. I'd be surprised if those arrow holes didn't like pull him over there.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile,
Chance called upper and
there's
got
Chance.
it.
So we're back to tie.
Yes.
But first up, Ryan Jeffries takes a 10, 442. There you see one of his fat heads there to the right of him.
In the background.
His family, his wife and kids, they have a pile of them out there. All right, Chance.
12, Chance Beaubouef.
There we go.
4, 4, 6.
Now Chance Beaubouef, multiple-time Vegas champ.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's just won everything. Has one of the records for the most 900s in Vegas.
Yep. At one time, I don't know, Chance is getting older like the rest of us. Every day he gets older. But at one time, he could aim a bow better than anybody I ever witnessed in the world. We had a laser at the ATA show, and there was a target like 50-some yards posted so people could test lenses and things, see the clarity. But he would draw that thing back and hold that laser, and it would never leave the X. I've never seen anything like it.
He's still at 6 points of a leader.
Brandon shot a 8. Levi shot a 10.
And for Brayden Jones.
440 for Brandon. But yeah, he still aims really good. Chance is such a talented dude when it comes to bows and arrows. It's crazy. You don't win Vegas 3 times on luck.
10 for Brayden.
10 for Brayden, 438.
Let's make a move to the next target.
All right, we're going to rotate around. Now Levi comes to that long hyena.
We got Chance and Beaubouef dead heat tied for first.
This is where you make up points.
tie.
Both of them 12 in that javelina's no small task, so they matched each other there.
Brandon are tied.
Levi needs to pick this one off to really have an advantage, but Chance could match him as well.
We get down that 4th and 5th arrow. That's going to make a big difference in some decisions. They
13-time ASA Shooter of the Year, I believe, Levi Morgan.
13 in a row.
If Brayden's ready.
Well, he was 12 in a row. And
Is that what
then
it was?
He missed one,
Okay.
and then he came back and won the next one.
My
13,
bad.
yeah.
12 in a row and then another one later.
Unbelievable.
That's a tough thing to do, be that consistent for a whole season, and to do it 13 times is like,
With the talent that's out here, 12 years in a row, nobody could beat him.
no.
Insane.
That's why he makes the big bucks.
Yeah, and he's going to be in the hunt for Shooter of the Year this year as well. Because he won our first event in Foley.
Just right. Give that thing a couple clicks, Levi. You got one of them fancy sights, and you've hit the exact same spot on the last 2.
Okay. Brayden Jones.
Good look at Ryan Jeffries. Good strong shot.
12 was called.
He did not call upper, so he was shooting at that lower.
That's Brayden Jones on the antelope
10,
there.
448.
Stay in touch with the leaders. All right.
Ryan's got a close one.
Sitting in 3rd place at 442, only 4 points behind.
Just a 10.
By 5 bonus rings.
Just a little left of that pie. We call it a piece of pie right there. Right in the pie. Just left of the pie. 452 with a 10. Good look at Chance. His stabilizer still doesn't move very much at all. He aims so good. Oh, that one's close. He hit right as well.
That one hurt.
Maybe. think that's an 8.
I think you're right.
Yeah, he didn't need that. 454. 456 with Levi's 10, I believe.
And now Chance is going to go to that long one, and Levi's going to move to a short one.
Chance's shot has been so repetitive and consistent and almost normal over the years. The only thing I've seen him change is I think he's shooting a thumb trigger release. It's the first time I've ever seen him shoot a thumb trigger was this year. I don't know what made him switch to that, but it's obviously working.
Yeah.
Brandon Reyes said, let me shoot a 14.
All right.
He is back in it.
452.
I got him at a 454.
Probably. My math is
No, that's
no good.
Let's
You are correct.
They'll update that. So
Yep.
Brandon's now tied for second. Levi at 456, Chance and Brandon at 454. Ooh, things just
Jeffries 452 and Brayden Jones at 450.
Things just tightened up a little bit.
Wow.
So I've got the math wrong on Brayden Jones.
Yeah, he had a 10 on that last one. He was at 450 or 440. Now he's at 450.
It's close.
Wow.
So start your 1 minute now.
So now Chance is on the hyena, Levi's on the wolf. Chance on the longest, Levi's on the shortest. Good 10 for Chance.
10. See that light flickering in his lens there, in his peep sight. Oh, he went for the 14. Whoa.
Straight low.
Missed it. Meanwhile, let's see what Brandon did. Center 10.
Yeah. That's big. They'll be back tied now. Yeah, they'll be tied again.
464 for Brandon Reyes.
Levi's going for it, isn't he?
Yeah.
464 for Brandon.
Brayden Jones, 12. Brayden Jones.
There we go.
Nice, Brayden.
Moves him up 462.
That's the third time it's been hit.
Ryan.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that
Just
looks like an
a little bit short on that one.
Yeah.
For Ryan Jeffries.
Oh, it's closer than I thought, but I think it's still just under that line.
Yeah, that's this target is one of the ones that really seems to have.
When you get that paint crack,
Yeah, the
it's an
paint
A.
cracks like that. I mean, that's what it is. But
Moves him to
Boy, it's tough.
460. Boy, it's back and forth, back and forth.
yeah. As it is right now, everybody's going to shoot that sixth
Right.
arrow.
Chance Beaubouef. Number 10.
464.
I wonder if Chance
So Levi.
will try to 14 that wolf when he gets over there.
Yeah, Levi's going to go. We're going to have a three-way tie.
All right, Mr. Morgan.
464. Wow.
8. Back into the pack for you, sir. We now have 3 gentlemen sitting in
Mike Tyrell letting Levi know he's in the pack.
trailing with 15 bonus rings to Chance and Levi's 18 bonus rings. Only 2 points behind at 462 now after the 12
So,
Jones. And he has 14 bonus rings and at 460.
Arrow number 5.
Already, this
We
has
have-
gone so fast.
This went lightning fast. So Levi's on the antelope, which is middle distance. It's not long, it's not short. Chance is on that short wolf. Brandon is on the javelina, which both Chance and Levi 12.
Brayden's on the black buck. There's no way you can shoot at the 14 on it because it's the size of a peanut. There's Chance coming to full draw. Get that thumb on that barrel. Yep, now he'll just squeeze and pull. He actually relaxes his index finger. That's how he typically fires a release.
Yeah, center
So
10.
he got a 10.
Levi's in the vicinity of 12, but he's also, it's low. Brayden just real close on that. Watch Levi's arrow. It's in 8 country, but I can't see exactly what he got.
Ooh, maybe 6 o'clock. No,
No,
that's
it's
not
down
going to
there.
get there. That is not going to get there.
Man.
All right, first up,
Yeah.
co-leader. 8 for Levi Morgan.
4.72.
472, but definitely still has
That's the look of,
the final arrow.
well, there you, that says it all right there.
Oh, yeah.
Bonus rings after the 6th
So Brandon, what did he do on this center 10? Okay, no harm, no foul.
4.74.
for Brayden Reyes. Now there is a 2-point lead.
Good look at Brayden. That kid, he shoots such a good shot. He did call upper.
Upper 12 was called.
Just left of it. So a 10.
Yeah.
4.72. Is everybody going to shoot this final arrow?
I think we are.
I think it is.
For sure.
I think it's full house.
Yep. Ryan Jeffries up next. I saw a fist bump there. He must have done something on that hyena.
Did he call upper?
Upper 12.
He did.
He did.
Nice.
Okay.
4.72. Man,
Well,
this is
now we have a pack.
two at 4.74, and the rest of the 3 at 4.72.
And Chance,
Let's see how this lead's going to change here now.
4.74. I
he
believe.
hit a 10. Okay.
Yeah. 2 at 4.74 and 3 at 4.72.
Well,
this is a race.
This is what we like to see, Darren Christian.
This is good because this last arrow is huge for everybody now. So who's
Everybody.
going to shoot first? Well, with the bonus rings.
Ring count of 8 advantage. Levi is at 472 and 18 bonus rings.
Ryan only hit 1
472 and 14
from my math, so he goes to 13.
472 and 14.
Brayden hit another, so he goes to 14.
The group is within 2 points of each other.
So he said that Levi is the bonus ring leader of the 72s.
Taco hit 1, so he's at 15. Levi would be at 18 or 19.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so it's going to be Ryan Jeffries shooting first,
Yep.
Brayden Jones shooting second, Levi shooting third, then Brandon shooting fourth, and Chance will get to shoot last if I've got the numbers right.
And that will determine who gets the money.
Wow. And this one is
All right,
the
shooting
Open
first.
Pro division. There's some big money on the line
Big
here.
money. Big money. Yeah, like
Matthews contingency's $15,000 alone.
yeah. So with all their stabilizers and arrows and vanes and releases and sights and every piece of equipment they have on their bow, they could potentially get paid for a podium spot. So you're looking at, if you're shooting a Matthews, you could win 20 grand.
Yeah,
You know, if you're
easy.
shooting, I don't know what Chance gets. You know,
I don't
Brayden.
know either.
If Brayden were to win, he'd be looking at 15, 16. I mean, it's
Yeah.
everybody gets close to 20 grand.
Exactly.
It's a lot of money.
And every one of these guys has a shot at it.
Yeah.
2 points is nothing.
Yeah.
Judging distance, Scott moved him up for our last chance archery, last chance arrow.
And this target, it's going to be easy for him to aim at. I think the side of the deer that we're looking at, it's been shot at a couple of times. There's some pretty easy markers. See that big black mark just low right at that 14? That'll be so easy to see when they're at full draw.
Darren, this one is not far. This one
Is it not?
No.
So they've tempted them.
Yeah.
They've tempted them to all go for it.
This is going to look juicy when they're standing there like, man, I got to have this.
This literally, any one of these 5 guys could win this tournament right now.
Yeah, definitely. Somebody's going to have the number right on. Somebody's going to be a little bit off.
Mhm. Somebody's going to hit a little left.
Little left. Little
Somebody's
right.
going to hit it.
Yeah.
And you got about 10 seconds left to judge.
I don't think any of them. I don't think any of them lay up and shoot a 12 here. I just don't.
You can't.
Currently dead heat tied with Brayden Jones at 472 and 14.
But
Also tied for score.
if you haven't finished on the podium, it's nice to cash those checks. So do you protect or do you try to win this thing?
So that would be Brayden, I believe, is our only non-podium finisher. I don't know that he has ever finished on a podium. Or did he get one last year?
I was thinking he got.
In Coleman?
I know he made the shoot off at
Yeah.
one, but I don't remember if we rode him contingent. I don't know if he got in the top 3. Let's see what Ryan does. He is,
Straight low.
he's about 2.5 yards under that thing.
That's great concentration.
2.5 yards. I'm saying that because about at 293 foot a second, every yard is about 1 inch at 40 yards. So when you hit about 2.5 inches low one, I'm saying about 2.5 yards short. So he's got an 8.
So now, Darren,
480.
talk about that. For all these guys who got to watch him shoot, they got to listen.
Yeah, big advantage.
I
I mean, you can misjudge it, you can see it, but these guys hear enough arrows in their backyard when they're practicing and on the range. When you shoot an arrow, you can hear when the bow fires, boom, to when that arrow actually hits the target. And you can tell, hey, I'm in this range of 10, so it is a big advantage to not have to shoot first. Get it, kid. Got it. Good shot, Brayden Jones. 486.
Good.
That's how you
How
do it.
old is he?
He's like 18.
I mean, he's the youngest one out there.
And he's so polite. He's a
He
big,
is.
tall young man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He calls me Mr. Christenberry. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
That's a big arrow. Good for
His
him.
dad's always with him, but I did
Yeah.
not see his dad this weekend.
He's here.
Okay.
He's here.
I
They
figured he
travel
must
everywhere
be.
together.
Yeah.
That's big for him right there. Now he's just like, gosh, what's going to happen? What are these guys going to do?
He did what he needed to. That's
Yeah.
all he can do.
Yeah.
He can't do any more. So now it's just to see what happened. You know, fortunately or unfortunately, he's got a couple of the best archers that have ever been around shooting yet, namely this guy.
He knows how to hit them.
He does.
Got it.
There he goes.
Wow. 4, 8, 6. So he takes the lead over Brayden because of the bonus rings. They're tied on score.
Here we go.
Yep.
This is
All
why
right.
this is why you want to watch these right
Yes.
here. This is why you want to watch the shoot downs.
Right.
If you shoot a 12, you would be at 486.
If you don't know a lot about archery, it's probably like, archery's on TV. But if you know this game and how hard it is to get to where these guys are and what they're doing, I have such an appreciation for good archery and what these guys represent. It's awesome to watch. And not guys, gals too. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Like we talked about Paige and Tanya and all the girls and Sharon and Cara. Golly, the level that they shoot at is just, for the normal person, it's unbelievable what they can do with a bow and arrow. Get it, Taco.
Here goes Brandon.
He hit down there where Ryan
Didn't
did.
have that number.
So
Saw the same thing.
482.
Wow. So Brayden Jones just put himself on the podium.
Yep.
I mean,
A 12 for Chance. He's tied Levi. 14, he wins it. An 8, he takes second away from.
He's tied with bonus. He's actually one bonus ring
No.
down to Levi Moore.
An 8, he would. I don't even know. There's so much going on right now. An 8 would-
12, he ties Levi. 14, he wins it.
14, he
Boom.
wins it. Yeah, it's 14, he wins. It's done. 12, he ties Levi. It'll be broke on bonus rings. If he shoots an 8, he would shoot an 82 and would potentially fall off the podium. Might get third. Big arrow. Big arrow for Mr. Chance.
I think he shoots at the 14.
I think he does too. 14 to win. This guy knows how to hit him too. Just a little bit of movement, but not.
Got it.
Smoked it.
Got it.
That's how you win one right there. That's how you win one.
Back to back for Chance Beaubouef, shooting that dart and bow.
14 means Chance Beaubouef is our champion. Second, Levi Morgan.
Wow.
Third.
And we mentioned it in the last one. It had been since he won an Open Pro like 10 years.
Yeah. Chance wins, they said. Levi second, and Brayden did get on the podium in third place.
We had at least 4 league champions.
Congrats to all those guys.
Yeah, that was a great shoot-off.
And I guess Brandon finished 4th and Ryan finishes 5th.
Yep.
We'll get ready to
Wow.
That was a good one.
That was a good one. I don't know if I can handle too many more of those.
No, that was good.
my nerves are shot. But here comes Chance over here for back-to-back wins there. How is that to go out?
It feels pretty stinking good, man. I had a really good weekend, made some good decisions, and I just got lucky and judged the last one right.
Chance, we talk about your indoor game and all the 900s you shot at Vegas. You've won Vegas 3 times. You shot Nome because you're so good. You got a talent level that's very, very rare. To judge as good as you're judging, as quick as you're judging again, and I think you're playing the upper game about as good as anybody right now. I mean, what made you switch? And you're shooting a thumb trigger release. You've never done that. So there are some small changes in your game, but, man, it's working. Can you talk about that a second?
Yeah, man, I just kind of started from scratch this year. I made the decision that I was going to shoot Open Pro, and honestly, I've just been putting a lot of arrows in, getting used to the new equipment, and everything's working great.
I would say congrats again, back-to-back. That's a great weekend, buddy.
I couldn't be any happier.
Congrats, Chance. Great win.
Thank you very much.
All right, folks, we are about to bring out the rangefinders again for our last division of the night, Known Pro at the Easton Hoyt Pro-Am. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.